So students, in the last class we were discussing about the elements and symbols. So you see here you have to be regular, Avinash, because here this topic actually in the last class we already discussed, already 2 classes was done, and again today is this a first class? Yes, it's a first class. Okay, are you going to be continue then? Yeah, okay. So here Avinash, once I briefly first 10 minutes I will explain brief and then okay I'll go to the next topic, and if you are confirmed then we'll send the previous videos to you. Okay, right. So actually our topic we started with the matter. So in the chemistry, first we start with, because chemistry is what? Chemistry is a branch of science which mainly discuss about the matter. Okay, and in that matter what it discuss, how this matter is made up of, like composition, and what are its physical properties, what are its chemical properties, and how does it changes according to what the changes it undergoes. All these things we discuss in this matter. Is this clear to you? Right. So matter means what? Do you know what is matter? What is the definition? How can you define the matter? So matter means anything that has mass and occupies space. Okay. So matter means what? Matter means anything that has a mass. Okay. Anything that has. So note down this all. Anything that has mass and occupy space. Okay, so anything that has mass and occupies space is called as a matter. Okay, so here this pen is a matter because it has mass and occupy the space, and here I have a duster. This duster is also matter because it has mass and occupying some space, and here I have the bulbs. So these bulbs also matter because they have the mass and occupy the space. Here I have AC. AC is also it has a mass and occupy the space. So whatever you see around you, okay, those all comes under the matter. Is this clear to you?
Yes.
Whatever the things you see around you, once you say 2-3 things.
Bed, chair, sofa, bag.
So these all called matters only because they have the mass and they are occupying some space. So these all are matter. Is this clear now?
Yes, sir.
Right. So now this matter, any matter you take, for example I have this matter, you think this is pen I have. Now what I do, for example I apply the force and I'll break it. So this broken into 2 pieces. Then again I will take 1 piece, from that again I'll apply the force, I'll break it, and again take 1 piece, again this time I'll take the axe or anything something, and I'll continuously break this one, and like this continuously break and finally go, and finally what happens, a stage will come where you cannot break because it becomes very small and we cannot break it. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Such a unbreakable particle is called as an atom. Is this clear now? Atom means?
So I can say something.
So here if you have this one matter is there, this matter I am breaking into 2 pieces. Okay, so see here, for example here I have some matter. Now what I am doing, I am breaking this into 2 pieces. Now I will take this half piece, again I will break into 2 pieces, again I will take half piece, again I break into 2 pieces, again I will take half piece, again break into 2 pieces. Like this I'll break like this, continuously breaking and breaking going, and finally what happens, it becomes very small and where I cannot break it. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So that unbreakable particle of matter is called atom. Okay, so that smallest particle of matter is called atom. Is this clear now?
Yes, sir.
So any matter, okay, any matter is made up of is made up of a tiny means what? Small, a tiny particles called atoms. Okay, so a tiny particles are called atoms. Is this clear now? So any matter is made up of a tiny particles, small particles called atoms, and these atoms, okay, according to up to means generally these atoms are very very small. Now as of now you think as of now, okay, you think that atoms are invisible, means very small, we cannot see them, and also indivisible. And also what? Indivisible means what? We cannot break them. That are the smallest particles. Is this clear now?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now these atoms, okay, these atoms will combine to form the molecules. These atoms combine to form the molecules. Okay, and these molecules we have two types. How many types? Two types. One are called elements and second one are called compounds. First one are called elements and second one are called compounds. Okay, so elements means okay, molecules made up of identical atoms. Molecules made up of identical. Can you see the screen what I am writing?
No, sir.
No, huh? So it's come down. Okay. Elements. So elements are nothing but these are the molecules made up of identical. What is the identical? Same. What is the meaning of identical? Same type of atoms. Which is made up of same type of atoms are called elements. Okay, so molecules made up of identical means what? Same type of atoms are called, okay, elements. And compounds means molecules made up of different, okay, atoms are called compounds. So molecules which are made up of identical means, for example, if you take some iron piece, okay, you take some iron piece, small iron piece. Now what are the atoms present in the iron piece? All iron atoms only. All iron atoms only present inside. If you take small gold piece, which type of atoms present in that? All gold atoms only present. Yes or no? So like that, which is made up of identical means same type of atoms are combined, they are called as elements. And compounds means which are made up of different. For example, you see simple example, sodium chloride. Do you know the sodium chloride? What is sodium chloride? Sodium chloride means salt. Okay, in our house you use the salt, no? While cooking the curries we use the salt. That salt chemical name is sodium chloride. What is the name of this one? Salt? Sodium chloride. Chemical name is, normally in English you say there that is salt, but in chemistry what you call it as? Sodium chloride. And this sodium chloride is made up of two different elements called as a sodium, and the chloride is made up of means chlorine. So two elements, one is sodium and second one is chlorine. Sodium symbol is Na and chlorine symbol is Cl. So these both will combine to form a sodium chloride NaCl. So these are called compounds. So in the compounds, what happening? The sodium is different element, chlorine is different element. Two different elements are combining, joining, reacting, and forming one compound. They are called compounds. Is this clear to you? Compounds.
Yes, sir.
So these elements means what? Made up of identical, means same type of elements, same type of atoms combined. That is called elements. Different types of elements combined, that is called compounds.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now we are going to discuss about the elements. So see here, Avinash, total we have 118 elements are known today. Okay, as of now, how many elements are known?
100.
118 elements are known. So these 118 elements okay, combine to form so many compounds. Okay, these 118 elements are there, they will combine with each other and form some millions of compounds. How many compounds? Millions of compounds are there, and all these millions of compounds formed from 118 elements only. Just like you know that English language, if you take, so there are how many letters are there in English?
Sir?
How many letters are there in English? How many letters are in English? ABCDs?
26, sir.
26 elements are there. But how many words are there in English? Words, how many are there? Millions. Yes or no? So many words are there. Okay, so these all words are made from how many letters? Only 26 letters. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So here also, if a total elements 118 only, but we have millions of compounds, and these millions of compounds are formed when these 118 elements they are combining with each other. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So our main topic is about the elements today. So till here, if you note down, add you note down.
Yes, sir.
So if you note it down means, then I'll rub it and I will go for the next topic. If you didn't note, then I'll give some time to note down.
Okay, sir.
So take 2 minutes time, and what I explained that you note down in a notebook. We have to maintain. Matter means anything that has mass and occupies space. Any matter is made up of a tiny particles called atoms, and atoms are invisible and indivisible. Atoms combine to form molecules. Molecules are of two types called elements and compounds. Elements means molecules made up of identical atoms, means same type of atoms. And as of now we have 118 elements. And compound means molecules made up of different atoms. And example, sodium chloride. Okay. So if you have note down, okay, otherwise you take the screenshot and later you can note it down, no issue. But you have to maintain the notes.
Okay, sir.
So take the screenshot otherwise.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I'm rubbing this one. Now today I'm going to discuss about the elements, some elements. I'm going to give 20 elements now. Those 20 elements you have to learn, and I'll explain you their valency also, that helpful you to write the formulas. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So here you see in chemistry, here we write so many things in short form. Okay, for example, do you know what is the formula of water?
H2O.
H2O, not H2O.
H2O.
So water formula is H2O. What is our, do you know what is the formula of carbon dioxide?
Sir?
Carbon dioxide formula?
CO2.
Very good, CO2. So like this, so this water we are writing in short by using symbols, and its formula is H2O. Carbon dioxide formula is CO2. Like this we are writing in short. So to know, to write in short, two things you have to know. Okay, first thing is that what are the symbols of the elements? What are the symbols of elements? And second thing, you should know what is their valency. What is their valency? So these two things if you know, then you can write the formulas of compounds, chemical compounds. Okay, so now I am going to discuss about that 20 elements. So first you see we write the valency. So valency means the combining capacity of an atom.
Sir, it is not.
That's not visible. Okay, I'll write down little down. Okay, so is it visible from here? Yeah, here it is visible. Okay, so valency means the combining capacity of atom. The combining capacity of an atom, okay, is called valency. This is the definition. Okay, the combining capacity of an atom is called valency. Okay, so this definition is very, very important. Now I will give the elements, list of 20 elements, and I will give their valency also, and I will explain you today how to write the formulas. Okay, so you have to learn the elements first, and then you have to write the formulas also. Okay. So here you see, now I will write here first. So from here I will write. So first I will write here. You write, note down here atomic number. Okay, make a column here, columns. So first you write atomic number. This is in one column. Okay, and then you write element. Okay, then you write the symbol. Okay, then you write the valency. Okay. I am making like this 4 columns, and these 4 columns you have to write. So I am going to give today 20 elements. These 20 elements you have to learn. Okay, so here atomic number 1, like this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and next we write again 10. So first here, okay, so element is first element is hydrogen. What is the first element? Hydrogen. Second element is helium. Third element is lithium. Fourth is beryllium. Okay, and first element is hydrogen, second is helium, third is lithium, fourth is beryllium, fifth is boron, sixth is carbon, and seventh is nitrogen. Okay, and eighth is oxygen, 9 is fluorine, and 10 is neon. Okay. Yes. Acha, 10th is not visible. Okay, I'll write the 10th again other side. Okay, so here they have the symbols also. Hydrogen symbol is H, helium is He, lithium is Li, beryllium is Be, boron is B, carbon is C, nitrogen is N, oxygen is O, fluorine is F. Okay, now valency I am writing, otherwise I will valency or charge I will write, that is very easy. So now valency or charge I will write here for your understanding. Later I will explain this all in detail, don't worry. So hydrogen plus 1, helium 0, lithium again plus 1, beryllium plus 2, boron plus 3, carbon plus or minus 4, nitrogen minus 3, oxygen minus 2, fluorine minus 1. Okay, like this you write. First you write, after that I'll go for next elements. 20 elements I'll say. Acha, here only I'll write. Now next one, 10th one. So this is one is done. Now again write same thing. So generally atomic number is denoted by the letter Z. Okay, so here I'm writing again Z. So Z is now here 10th no. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 elements I am writing here. And after fluorine, now then it comes to the neon, NEON, neon. Next sodium, next magnesium, okay, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, calcium. Okay, so these are the elements. Now second column is about the elements, no? So elements. Now third column is about the symbols. Symbol of these elements: neon Ne, sodium Na, magnesium Mg, aluminium Al, silicon Si, phosphorus P, sulfur S, chlorine Cl, argon Ar, potassium K, calcium Ca. Now charges now, valency or charge. So 0, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus or minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, again plus 1, plus 2. So this you write now.
Okay, sir. So what is the ninth one? Can you say?
Which one?
Ninth one, sir.
Ninth one, fluorine, Fluorine, Fluorine.
Okay, sir.
Right.
Minus is left side, plus is right side. Okay, no? Okay. Now how to do no? This minus 7 transpose on both the sides. It becomes plus 7 no. Both the sides.
Yes.
15 one.
15th one, phosphorus, PHOS, PHOS, PHORUS, PHOS, PHORUS, phosphorus. Symbol is P, and valency or charge is minus 3.
Okay, sir.
Sulfur S, minus 2. Next is chlorine.
Yes, sir. Finished, sir.
Finished? So today's your work is that you have to learn these elements, their symbols, and their valences also. Okay? So in the next class I am going to explain you how to write the formulas. Right?
Okay.
So once again I'll read the elements. So you repeat one time so that next okay. So hydrogen,
Yes.
helium. Repeat you once so that you'll come to know. Helium.
Okay.
Say repeat.
Hydrogen, helium,
Ah.
helium,
Beryllium,
beryllium, brom,
boron.
nitrogen,
Oxygen,
nitrogen, oxygen,
fluorine,
fluorine,
neon,
neon,
sodium,
sodium,
magnesium,
magnesium,
aluminium,
aluminum,
silicon,
silicon,
phosphorus,
phosphorus,
sulfur,
sulfide,
chlorine,
chlorine,
argon,
argon,
potassium,
potassium,
calcium.
then
So these 20 elements you have to learn with their symbols and valences. If you know this one, so then in the next class I am going to explain you how to write the formulas, like carbon dioxide how to write, water formula how to write, okay, sodium chloride how to write. So these all things I am going to explain you. So to learn the chemistry, this is very important to learn the elements and their symbols. Is this clear to you?
that's it.
So like in English, how do you learn the alphabets like A, B, C, D? If you know that, then only you can able to form the words. If you know the words, then only you can write the sentences. Yes or no? So similarly in the chemistry, first you need to learn the elements. So after learning these elements, then you learn about the compounds. Okay, then you write the how to write their chemical formulas, and then you learn how to write the chemical reactions. Okay, so that's all chemistry. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So good boy today. Did you follow me? Is my explanation is understand to you?
Yes, sir.
Is this clear?
Sir.
Yeah, good boy. So our in the next come regularly then. You don't miss the classes, right?
Yes.
Okay then. For today we stop. Okay, and in the next class we continue with this one. But you have to learn and come. IIT means what? You have to learn regularly. You have to little bit work hard than other your friends. Okay. Right. Okay then. Bye.